Hello, Namaskar, Vanakkam. I hope all of you are doing well. My name is TS Sudhir. Time for yet another quiz, and today the quiz is on treasure trove. We did one quiz earlier on treasure trove, but I thought काफी material है हमारे पास which we should share with the students out here. So I hope you are ready, and I hope you have revised everything and you have done reasonably well in your pre-board examinations. So let's start. Okay, so now let's get started with the quiz time. But before I start, just a couple of information notes. The entire test papers for ICSE Class 10 are there on the SWS app. The link is in the description box, and these include English language, English literature, physics, chemistry, biology and maths, history, civics and geography. And they tell you how to write your answers besides, of course, the content of the answers, and they are of course a good preparation and testing for you ahead of the examinations. In the English language a test paper, for instance, we have close to about 50 essays, letters, notice and email combined, and they will tell you how to write such high quality essays and letters. The same goes for literature, where we have told you how to incorporate the keywords. If you read the answers, you will get an idea how to write a perfect 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4 marks kind of answers. Okay, let's get started. The information note is for the next batch. A lot of inquiries coming to me asking when are we going to start the courses on the SWS app for 2022-23 batch. Well, I must tell you, we are extremely keen and excited to start as soon as possible, but because our faculty has been extremely busy with undertaking the live revision and helping out with the doubts for all the students ahead of the semester 2 examinations, which is why the delay. But we will start our courses on the SWS app with our excellent faculty one by one between the 14th of April and the 20th of May. So please bear with us. Thank you very much. Let's get started with the quiz today on treasure trove. The poem 9 Gold Medals narrates a folk tale, a story based on a real incident, a moralistic story, or an imaginary tale. The correct answer is B, a story based on a real incident. And you may be aware, somebody must have told you in school, but definitely we have dealt with it in detail as to what was the incident on which this particular poem 9 Gold Medals is based. David Roth is an American radio personality, or he is a British rock vocalist, or he is a Canadian actor, or he's a Mexican author. The correct answer is A, American radio personality. But mind you, he's a rock vocalist, he's an actor, he's also an author. So this is basically to confuse you. So just be aware of these small details. Please make it a point to read the note which is there on the side of the poem or the story in your textbook. Abou Ben Adhem is a sonnet. It is a narrative poem. Or is it a dramatic monologue like The Patriot? Or is it a futuristic poem? The correct answer is B. It is a narrative poem. What is a narrative poem? Narrative poetry essentially tells stories through verse. It's almost like a short story, and it has a plot like it has in this case. It has characters. It has two characters, Ben Adhem and the angel here, and it has a particular setting, right? Making it rich and like a lily in bloom is an example of hyperbole, simile, metaphor, or is it personification? करेक्ट आंसर है सिमिली. जहां पर भी आपको लाइक शब्द मिले या कहीं पर भी आपको एस शब्द मिले, याद रखिएगा कि वह सिमिली होता है. दैट इज ए सिमिली. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. द पोएट रेफर्स टू द एंजल एज. किस शब्द का इस्तेमाल पोएट ने एंजल के लिए इस्तेमाल किया है? विजन, डिवाइन, ट्राइब या गोल्डन? द बुक ऑफ गोल्ड इज वेयर it was being written. The word used is vision, right? Presence also has been used in this poem for the angel. But of the four options, tribe pe confuse mat hoega, which has been used in the first line of the poem. Special Olympics is a contest for the differently abled, the slowest athletes, senior citizens, or those from the socially deprived sections. So the correct answer is A, the differently abled. Now, Special Olympics is basically for people whose faculties are not very sharp. They're differently abled from normal people. But they are very, very special people. What writest thou? Now this I took from one of the websites. What writest thou is an example of personification, alliteration, simile, or it is archaism. Now the correct answer is D, because it is very archaic language. इस तरह की अंग्रेजी हम आजकल नहीं बोलते हैं. You know, we will say what are you writing, right? But यहाँ पर what writest thou has been said, and I have explained the use of classical language in our videos, etc. on why the poet decided to use this kind of very classical English language and not normal English the way we speak, right? The event dealt with in the poem is the first event of the Special Olympics. ये 9 gold medals की बात हो रही है. First event of the day, final event of the day, and final event of Special Olympics. C और D में confuse मत होइएगा. This is the final event of the day because that is what has been mentioned in the poem. Though generally 100-meter race in many contests, in many championships is also the final event which is held, because उससे पता चलता है कि सबसे तेज दौड़ने वाला कौन है. But in this case, the line which has been used in the poem is the final event of the day. Okay. Making it rich and like a lily in bloom. ये फिर से line आ गई. In these lines, rich का मतलब क्या है? What does rich mean? Does it mean bright? Does it mean wealth? Does it mean colorful? Or does it mean the fragrance of lilies? Is the fragrance of lilies being referred to? Now this could confuse you. The correct answer is A, bright. Rich does not mean money. It is not referring to the smell of the lilies. Final question in this particular quiz. Dash is the dominant theme of 9 gold medals. Is it apathy? Is it empathy? Is it sympathy? Or is it telepathy? Right? Telepathy तो नहीं हो सकता है. Though you may think, oh, maybe every runner got a telepathy looking at each other and they got a telepathy. No. Is it apathy? Obviously it's not apathy, because apathy means, you know, किसी और के बारे में बिल्कुल चिंता नहीं करना, not care for anyone else's feelings. So is it empathy and sympathy? The correct answer is B, empathy. Okay, and that's what the runners show for the person the youngest athlete who had fallen down. With this we come to the end of this quiz. There will be many such quizzes which will test you on different subjects ahead of your board examinations. So हमसे जुड़े रहिए, subscribe to the channel, comment on this, on what you thought of this quiz, and share this link of the quiz with your friends and classmates. Thank you very much for watching.